Hi, welcome to my channel VM1. This is my first video and I would really love your encouragement and support. So last week Apple announced the reintroduction of numeric naming of their new series of iPhones.
iPhone 11, 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max. Design-wise, they're all the same phones as their Roman siblings from the last year and a year before that. And there hasn't been any significant change in the design, except that each phone has an extra camera lens now.
There is sure an updated processor in these phones, but to talk about that is irrelevant. Apple processors were never bad. In fact, they were very good, maybe the best in the industry.
But today, I want to talk only about the 65,000 rupees or $699 iPhone 11, which I think is the most interesting product Apple has launched in many years.
So leaving the specs aside, iPhone 11 is identical to its predecessor 10R, just with an extra camera lens.
It comes with the same look, same button placements, same speaker grill, same curves, same notch, same lightning port, and the same 6.1-inch 720p LCD display. You still cannot watch Full HD videos on this phone.
So 720p LCD screen phones are available in rupees 10,000 or less in India. Sure, the quality of their screens is not as good as Apple's, but the real question is that how much extra would it cost Apple to have a full HD screen on their iPhones?
And before I forget, iPhone 11 still comes with the same old slow charger brick with USB Type-A to Lightning connector. And you need to spend extra if you want a fast charger, in an era where all the premium phones, along with many mid-range phones, come with bundled fast charger.
For a 2019 Apple premium iPhone to come with a 5-watt charging brick is a shame. The charger is of no good use. The only good thing that I'm able to find in iPhone 11 is the camera setup.
The twin camera setup of 12 megapixel each offer wide and ultra wide capabilities, and they're good, rather very good, if not the best. It's clearly the best camera setup Apple has ever offered. If you buy the phone just for its camera, then you may stop watching this video right here and pre-book your iPhone.
And if you're like me who wants more bang for their buck, then ask yourself, is a good camera setup enough for you to buy an iPhone? Which brings me to the reason why I want to talk about only iPhone 11 today. And the main reason is its price point. 65,000 rupees India and $699 in US. This makes iPhone 11 the most interesting product Apple has released in a very long time.
Last year's model 10R was launched at around 77,000 rupees or $749, and it ended up becoming the highest selling phone in the world. Apple sold around 27 million units of 10R in 6 months.
And by reducing the price by $50 in US and 12,000 rupees in India, this means that Apple is willing to lose $2 billion or more in a year. But why? First, that Apple has started feeling the heat of the flagship killers which are selling in India for, let's say, 25 to 40,000 rupees. Likes of Xiaomi, Samsung, OnePlus, even the Pixel 3a or any other phone.
These phones not only offer value for money to their users, but they also offer flagship specs and experience in their products. And they all come with bundled fast charger and full HD or better screens.
Second, and the most important reason of all, is that Apple has shifted its focus from a hardware company to a service providing company.
Apple services like Music, iCloud, Games, News, TV, and now Arena are generating a lot of revenue, and their overall profit is no longer dependent on their iPhone sales as much as it did 5 years ago.
So the best way to sell these services to you is by attracting you with a cheaper iPhone. The cheaper the phone, more people will buy, more services will sell, hence more revenue.
Remember, you aren't just buying an iPhone, you're buying a ton of services and products from their ecosystem, whether it's a watch, iPad, iMac, MacBook, or whatever. And once you enter their ecosystem, you're tempted to buy more Apple products and use their services.
Apple knows how to market their products, and they will leave no stone unturned to market it as a premium phone at a cheaper price.
And if you have seen their last week's keynote, then I'm sure you're half convinced with their pitch that every other gadget in your possession is useless unless you have an iPhone 11. That's Apple. Their core strength is marketing. They are so good at making you want things that you shouldn't want.
To add up, every iPhone 11 review will sing the same tune in the next few weeks. That's why probably this is again going to create history and be the best seller in the world and probably India also. For all the Apple fans, there's no doubt that iPhone 11 looks a compelling product in around 65,000 price mark. And if that price point is still uncomfortable,
Then the previous generation 10R is now available in sub 50,000 price bracket, which makes it even more interesting purchase.
but looking at the insignificant changes in this iPhone model from the previous generation, or generally, my advice would be to hold on for 2020 iPhones, which will be a real shift in the design language of iPhones. For a price sensitive market like ours, where even premium users are looking for more features in their phones,
I see the likes of OnePlus or Samsung taking the crown of best selling premium smartphones in India yet again in 2019.
tell me in the comment section below which premium phone do you think or you're using has the most features and the best value for money. I'll try to reply all of you. Thanks for watching my first video. I'll try to bring forward unbiased reviews of many gadgets as soon as possible. If you like this video, support me by subscribing to this channel. If you loved it, then please leave it like.
Stay tuned for more videos on my channel. My next ones will be about the upcoming mega festival sales, the Great Indian Festival sales on Amazon, and the Big Billion sale on Flipkart. I'll tell you all the tips and tricks of shopping during those days.